Hey everyone, welcome. Welcome, good night. It's midnight where I am, which is entirely too late to start a new run of some Link to the Past randomizer. But I'll do it anyway. I don't need things like sleep. It's fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Are you worrying about it? You shouldn't be worrying. I'm gonna just get started. Hammer. Like me a hammer. One day I'll find like boots in there and then just start zooming through. Through this part. Just go like, I don't know. I personally goes fast. I know things that go fast. Like, have you seen me? I'm like king of Sumeria. I have the great start here. Okay, fine. Maybe we're not off to such a great start. Can I destroy these things with the hammer? I can't. Okay. Oh, actually, I need it. Stop being a jerk. Okay. Money is rarely a problem. Like, I've never been in a situation where I end up or I can't do the thing they can't do, like, for example, buy the item from the battle merchant because they don't have 100 rupees. But I'm also not particularly interested in being in that situation, so like if I get the red rupee early. Hammer deals a lot of damage. Like, these blue guys take two arrows to kill. But Hammer just don't care. Hammer just straight up murders them. Yeah, we kinda don't care about any of these guys. Care about you too much. Some bombs which are actually useful. Let me mark that we have Hammer and Cane actually. King of Sumeria and Hammer. Apparently I've had some sort of, I've become incapable of using the tracker. That took way longer than it should have, but you know. So, last season I played, I trolled myself. No, what? Okay, fine. I don't know why I did this differently. I've always shot two pots at that guy, and today I was like, no, it's fine, I just had to hit him with the hammer. I guess it's worth trying to do that, but... Gotta find them up eventually. The side room better be good. Yeah, I just love finding the hammer so early. It's a weapon that A deals stupid amounts of damage, and B, it doesn't have ammos or depend on magic, so you can just use it however many times you want, and that's just, you know. It's not as good as the sword. It deals more damage than the sword, but it's harder to use, which is a big problem. Oh, actually, that's I think worth mentioning. Since last time I streamed, I PB'd, and it was an in-game time, and I've been using in-game time to monitor my my progress, which I know is not perfect, but please die. But it's what I've been doing. I mean, sometimes also if I could just stop, like I don't end the run, so I start playing. Maybe I stop playing night and finish the run the following day or something. Yeah, that makes it consistent. Either way, my point is, and that was the first time that I finished with an in-game time of less than 3 hours. For a total of 2 hours. I don't know why I'm doing all of this. For a total of 2 hours, 59 minutes and 48 seconds, if I remember correctly. So I was under par by I hate this room. I mean, this room is just very hard to not do anything but damage boost to these idiots without a sword. Now we have the problem that we're basically dead, but okay. An empty barrel. Oh, that means barrel merch. Barrel kid is available, so not too unhappy about that. Do not want to die here. That would be unfortunate. Thankfully, there is a heart here in this room, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's a heart to break. Okay, so now we're not in as big of a danger of dying. But now we need to kill a bunch of rats. Oh boy. Well, that was lucky. I was about to say, now we need to kill a bunch of rats using the hammer, but then we actually just immediately kill the one that we needed to kill. So there's that. I hate all of you. Good, I died. That's exactly the thing I was hoping I wouldn't do. Well, we have to do this whole shebang again. Kind of sucked at doing it the first time anyway, so I guess so. Maybe this time we get to go a little bit faster. Would not be unhappy about that. That sounds like sorry about that. Take a couple damage boosts. One more damage boost than I wanted, but whatever. Yeah, that's one of those rooms. Like actually, that's one of those few places when I actually like having the Hymn of Brian at the beginning, because like that's not one that you are normally super happy to have as your weapon, but it makes it room a little bit easier to just wade through and don't care. You're free to not actually care about any of that. Okay. Well, we lost a couple minutes, but it's nothing too bad. Now, reach this room, we find 10 arrows, this Wagnet. Thing. I'm gonna hold on to the rest of the bombs that we have, because Well, we'll need a mechanical to unlock all those chests. Which reminds me, I should mark down Swagnet. There's a thing that I have found. And I also did find something else, and I do not remember what it is. So, good job, me. You are the greatest. Alright, let's see what this run looks like, shall we? Yes, that's Kakariko. The early part of the voyage in Kakariko kind of ends up determining what you actually end up doing. So now we get to see that. Okay, so first part is Lumberjack Cave, which has great hookshot. We got an Agassiz, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, welcome, chat. Welcome to the stream. Oh. So, what dungeons require hookshot? Obviously, Swamp Palace needs hookshot. Jerk. I'm also wondering, so... Is Swamp Palace the only one that needs a hookshot? Can't be, right? Okay, Kane O'Brien. So I'm relatively certain that because of where the hookshot is, because the hookshot is in Lumberjack Cave, this will end up being an Agassiz, which, for those unfamiliar, means that I'm gonna have to defeat the Agony. But it's I'm trying to remember. No, the hookshot needs to be a Gomodaran, right? Does it? No, because as long as the... So I wouldn't... It cannot be a Gomodaran if... As long as the... Big Key is in the right wing of Ganon's castle? I'm not sure. It's very likely that this is an Agassiz. Let me put it this way. Let me mark down Kane O'Brien since we have it. Okay. Let's see in what, like, when we are sent to the... Thank you, 10 arrows, I've always wanted that. Beating Agassiz is not super hard, but... Well, that was not... I did not handle that very well, but... Also punted away a bomb, which... I mean, shouldn't be a problem, but... If, like, could I stop finding things that are not like, useless, like 10 arrows, and instead I would find, I don't know, something that doesn't suck? Would really appreciate that. That would be kind of great. Just saying. That sounds like an enjoyable way to spend my time. Okay, so Fuko House. Has bombs, which at least we didn't have the maximum amount, so I guess that it's not completely useless. It's not great, like. Then we do happen to have a bottle, so we can go check the kid, which is gonna take 7 hours and 25 seconds to give us the glove. Okay, I do like I do like gloves. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the glove. If you see me like not move for a silver arrows for a second, it's because I'm marking things down on the tracker, by the way. If you see me like just stop moving, that's because I'm updating the tracker. With these awesome silver arrows that we found. That makes me hopeful we'll also find the bow soon, which I do enjoy. I'm a fan of finding the bow soon. Lamp is here. So lamp is boot locked. Okay, by the way, chat, question for you. Do you know, is the hookshot, do you know if the hookshot is always a go mode item? I think 300 rupees is enough. It's enough that it's worth for me to get this. It's also bringing me very close to checking the fat fish. Yeah, I was wondering if someone in chat had any idea if the hookshot was always a go mode item or if it had a chance not to be. I think it's always a common item. I don't think it has a chance to not be a common item, but like I'm trying to think about it, right? And like the only dungeon that I know for sure you need it is Swamp Palace. Like I know Swamp Palace you absolutely need the hookshot, but I'm trying to figure out what else is the hookshot absolutely necessary for, and then coming up with a blank. Rude. We do not have the... Oh, money. Like, I'm sure... I know that you needed to do, like, complete, like, the left side of Ganon's Tower. But also, like... Hello there, flute. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna go activate the flute. So I think I'm gonna finish my tour of South Hyrule before I go activate the flute, but then it's flute time. Flute's great. Flute means that flute lets me go check. Like, flute is also gonna make me extremely more mobile. That looks like a Moonpearl to me. Moonpearl? Okay. No, wait a second. We have Cloven Hammer, right? Yeah. Actually, we have Dark World access, so we don't want need to do. So we won't need to defeat Aga just to get Dark World access, so that part is good. Alright, Mini Moldorm Cave. I think that you need, yeah, I think bombs is what I'm gonna have to do. Alrighty. Behave? Good, you behaved. Good job. I guess our reviews came up somewhere. Bunch of money. That thing. More heart pieces. A little bit more money. And more money. This was the rupee cave. Let me mark these stehen. And the Moonpearl. So mark some chest has taken. This was taken. This was taken. 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 Taken, and then we're heading to the Ice Rod Cave, and then presumably I'll be doing fake flippers to go check Hobo and possibly Fairy. I guess I should go check Fairy just because I have the thing, but the other day I did Fairy and it wouldn't let me open the chests. Could I? Thank you guys. So that part was odd. I don't know what was up with that. Oh. Oh boy, yeah, these guys hit like trucks. I forgot about that. Oh. I guess I can stop at the fairies to just get my health back. I should probably do that. If I die, it's gonna just make everything more complicated. Is that the sword? Alright, we got the fighter sword. Well, that makes my survivability a lot better. That certainly makes it easier. Let's go regain some health. It's gonna cost us a lot of time, which I'm not super happy with, but, you know, whatever. Oh wait, I can just catch the other one too, actually. Well, now I'm not happy about how this turned out. Fine. I'll go get the safety fairies. Fine. I guess I have everything that I need to catch fast safety fairies, so I might as well do it. Okay. Alright, we have evaded those stupid crabs. You can take an Octorok to the face, that's fine. I think I was not... Okay. So... Being fake flippers achieved. So... Okay, let's go try doing the fairy thingy. Okay, well, I got hit, so... Thankfully, when you get hit, it puts you right in the same position that you had when you jumped. So, that part's good. Okay, let's go see if now it lets me... Because I've been in this situation where I went in the thing and it just wouldn't let me. Because it still sees me... Yeah, it still thinks I'm swimming, is the problem. But I think it's okay, but now I can enter and re-enter, I see. Okay, and now I'm walking on water, so now I can check them. It's 50 rupees and that. And now, yeah, and now the glitch is over. But I'm here, I don't think I have kept it, but... I'm still here, which is... I might as well go check the Big Zora. Whatever, I'll do without the hard container. I'll survive. I hope. Probably so. Well, it's almost as good as a hard container, except for, you know, the part where it's not. Okay. So, now that we have paused, let's figure out what the next step is. We can enter the Eastern Palace, but we can't finish it until we have the lamp. We need lamp and bow to finish Eastern Palace, and also Palace of Darkness, and those are both locked. Okay, so I think the next step is to go... well, I mean, I don't want to enter Thieves Town with these little stuff, but I think we can go check the Dark or items, like we can go do... yeah, let's go check the Dark Lord items. I don't know that I can enter Thieves Town. I can definitely check the easy chest in Thieves Town, but we might not even have to enter Thieves Town, honestly. Thieves Town has a penchant for being a pendant when it's so early in this run, from what I've noticed. Actually, let me check this stuff. So Tower of Hera has a pendant. Desert Palace has a red crystal. Eastern Palace has just a normal crystal. And I don't know why I respond here. I should respond in Sanctuary. Because that's how you reach. So things I want to see now. Kakariko, sorry. Things I want to see now are the boots will let me get the lamp, which is required. It's gonna be a command item. Because Palace of Darkness, Eastern Palace is required. Oh, I have this sword. The Master Sword or the Cape will let me enter Hyrule Castle. There's an portion of Hyrule Castle, so I can go defeat Aghanim. So that part would also be good, because defeating Aghanim and together with the boots. Like, the boots are important because of the puzzle no matter what. Which is good, because it feels like this is telling me that the boots are gonna be early in the logic, but basically the point is when I do the boots, when I find the boots, that's also something I can find. 100 of rupees, boomerang. And we're gonna check this one. And we'll see about the other ones. Oh wow, I'm down to 2 bombs. That's not very many bombs, actually. If you would like die and leave me alone, I would appreciate that, thank you. Brewery has the bow. Bow makes a lot of things easier. It also means that we can do a lot more in Eastern Palace. But how much? Hey Boot, what's up? Alright, so Green Pendant is in Turtle Rock. Do not mind not even to Turtle Rock. Red Pendant is in Ice Palace. And then red crystal is in Misery Mire, and everything else is blue crystals. Just updating the tracker here. Pay no attention to the man behind the mirror. To the man behind the curtain. Oh, did not you got kinda wrecked? How are you experimenting with the Ravnica Legion's brews? Is that what's going on? How many times have you resolved the card Wilderwood Reclamation yet? More money? I don't need more money, stop. Or I don't even know what it's called. Wilderness Reclamation? Wildwood Reclamation? No, wait, the Wildwood was in like this Incendiary, but I can tell a brew hard when I say it. Okay, big key. Amulet? What amulet? There's an amulet involved now? Okay, so that's the first Thieves' Stone chest we find. Is that the one where you, like, copy spells? Like, it makes mana that you can only use for spells, and then it flips into a landed copy spells? Is that it? Am I in any way close to guessing what the hell it does? I would have preferred to not take damage that, but I guess here we are. Okay. No, I'm not gonna be here very long. Second Thieves' Stone chest. Yes, Thieves' Stone actually is required. And third Thieves' Stone chest. Oh, we got a whole magic gold 3 there. Oh wait, I can't warp anyway, right? Because I decided to go ahead and pick up a fairy. Yeah, I think Thieves' Stone is gonna be too hard to beat with the stuff to have access to right now, so I'm not even gonna attempt it. I'm just gonna leave, pick up the chests, pick up some more stuff, and then come back. I am on absolute fire with the draft format, for what it's worth. So I have drafted so far 3 times, which admittedly is not the biggest sample size that you could possibly have. I don't know why I'm in that direction. Oh, I should mark down that I have found 3 of the Thieves' Stone. So I drafted an arena, went 4-2, and I was like, you know, this is fine. My deck was not very good. I did not draft very well. It was the first draft ever that I did. But, so, I still went 4-2, like, got my money back. So, that part was this. I think that's the item. Yeah, that's the item. Let's go pick up some more money, I guess. Then I went to FNM the following Friday. Went 5-0. Very easily. Won the whole thing. No problem. And then today Magic Club at the school hosted another draft. So I was like, yeah, okay. I didn't care that I was up until, like, you know, 2 AM drafting Ravnica Legends. So I'll go and draft Ravnica Legends again this afternoon. And so I did. And I won that one too. 3-0, no problem. So I'm currently 10-2 in the format. I have 16 packs of Ravnica Legends Magic Boomerang. Just chilling at my apartment. I do not know what to do with. Do not have the mirrors. I'll not go check Cave 45. I'm gonna check Hype Cave. And I'm trying to convince the Magic Club to be like, hey, I know, you know how I showed up and just showed up to your event and just won it and to away the whole project? Can I just sell you the packs back? Well, I wouldn't be selling every pack, honestly. We're talking about selling... right, okay. Will not be selling back every pack. Not all the packs I'm selling them I got from them. It's the one I got from all the various pre-releases. And... oh, come on. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna sell them for a draft that I'm probably gonna participate in. Master Sword. Master Sword means you can go defeat Aghanim if you want to. So that's good. Cape, also something that you can use to defeat Aghanim. Cape also does make blind a lot easier, so maybe that just means I'm supposed to go do that now. Tell you what. But yeah, I am definitely going to draft again. I was actually considering drafting on Arena tonight. I don't know. I clearly decided not to, but I could have. It was a real possibility. Especially because, you know, I got my money back from the Arena draft, so I would have definitely... okay, I'm gonna make a big mistake. I'm gonna go check Pyramid and Catfish, which I normally don't do because they tend to take a lot of time. But I have so much pressure on finding the boots as it sits that I kinda want to do it. I guess that there's no point in me going to defeat Aghanim until I find the boots, is it? Because the only thing that unlocks is the hook shot, but I need the boots to get the hook shot anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah, oh, Blue Mail. Thank you for stopping by, I really appreciate it. Yeah, we should draft Ravnehal events. Not like we have been doing, which is we say that we are gonna do this and do it, like, just let me know the next time. Let me know the next time you stream, and if you want to do some drafting, and if it's a weekend, I'm up for it. So I guess. Oh, are you streaming tomorrow? When are you streaming? Let's start there. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Ooh, thank God I just found Blue Mail. Like, when do you start streaming? Because I think we can make this work. I'm probably busy up until, like, you know, like... I'm gonna be playing, like, shit. So, I have plans... oh yeah, I had the ferry. Nice. Good job, me. I had a plan to stream... or to play, I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming it yet. But I had the plans to play some online games with some friends during the afternoon with some of with the Italian people. I don't know if I'm gonna be... I might just stream it up. We're gonna play Elder Scrolls Online, but like that's probably gonna go from like 5-ish to 8 at the most. So we had just planned to do another bottle. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. So, like, we hadn't planned to start around that time, I guess. I get Blue Mail. Another bottle. I got these two. Oh, I hope I did get King Zora. And I get the Waterfall of the Vision. Okay. I think it's time to go tell Blind that he's a jerk. Alright, yeah, you two have a good night. Let's talk to each other. Let's figure out how tomorrow's gonna go. Yeah, and maybe we can talk about tomorrow. But yeah, that looks to be like about what my time availability is gonna be. On that note, I'm out of beer, so I'm gonna pause the game a little bit, and I'm gonna get another one. Yeah. I'll talk to you tomorrow, and we can figure this whole stream monarchy out. I'd be definitely into it. I'll be right back. Hey, it's your boy, I'm back. I have any beer. So a huge mistake that I realized I've made while I was putzing around in Hyrule, just traipsing and doing Hyrule stuff, I guess. If I did not play the Hyrule National Anthem to the bird. Let's please all stand up for this rendition of the Hyrule National Anthem. So that now the bird can take me places. Like, for example, I can take the bird to the potion person to buy potions, which are gonna be pretty instrumental, I think, in me when me and Blind have a scrap. It's gonna happen soon. Because, I mean, I have Blue Mail, which does help, but I am otherwise going to try and do Blind with, like, 6 hearts, and it's gonna be tough. Like, I'm gonna see how that goes, but I'm not super confident. I'll tell you that. Like, just getting there, I think, will be hard. But I think it's what we have to do. Just get started. I mean, there isn't a lot in terms of chests that are still available in the area, but after that, I think we can go into Eastern Palace. So I guess what is the situation in those terms, actually? Yeah, I mean, the only other dungeons we can enter are a little bit of Skullwoods, which, I mean, I can just do now. It shouldn't take too long, actually. And then I can enter Eastern Palace, and I can enter Palace of Darkness, but I can't do anything more. So, like, we're kind of overdue for finding those items. Again, like, the thing that really I need right now is boots. Boots are definitely the item that I think can make or break this run. Because if we find boots relatively early, I think if we find the boots early, that's gonna open up a lot of things, because boots also open up lamp, and if I need hookshot, I'm gonna get hookshot. Swamp Palace was... yeah, Swamp Palace is also crystal, so this is indeed an Agasid. Agasid confirmed, because we need to defeat Agasid. We need to defeat Aghanim. I put that to the face. To unlock the hookshot, which is necessary to finish the dungeon. Map is about the least useful thing. So what we can do now is there's another chest we can find in here which get hammered, which normally sucks to get, but we have the Cane of Samaria. Suck a little bit less than usual. No, stupid vase. Okay, well, let's try this again. I'm not exactly sure how I got hit there, but you know, like I understand that this map. Fuck. Like I understand that this mom is kind of do whatever they want, pretty much. Alright, which is one. Is the second one. So let's go to the floor master. There you go. Now we enter this room, but I'm really not interested in finding anything. Find a small key. We're gonna not even. Yeah, okay. So with the power of having a small key, we can go check the rest of the first area. Go down here because hearts. Okay. And that lets me enter this area. An area where once this thing dies, and it takes 85 hits, I believe, if I remember correctly, something to that effect. Find another small key. And if I could find one of the actual chests, I would not complain. Mirror, you say? I do like a mirror. Mirror, as they say, is good. It's gonna open up at least some of the stuff. What I don't like about finding mirror is that because mirror actually makes it possible to access well, shit. Well, shit. So mirror is gonna make it possible to access a bunch of other dungeons. Is the problem, which means that fuck. You guys could stop being jerks for a second, please. Because the mirror allows all of these other places to like happen. I mean, we have our work cut for us because we need to. So, first things first. Let's note down that we have found the mirror and that it is in Swamp Palace. Skullwoods, there you go. Okay. Well, I guess it only really opened up Desert Palace as a thing that we can enter now that we couldn't before. Really? Why is Skullwoods not marked as something I can enter? What am I missing to enter Skullwoods? I have the hammer. That's good. What do I still need? I need a fairy. No, fairy, please don't. Thank you, fairy. You just left. Go then and activate the mirror. Oh, flippers! I need flippers to enter it. Right. Okay. Glad we had this conversation. I'm going in, but I should probably just die, and, so that I can actually start with some amount of health. I guess that's not what we need. Tried my best not to have. Oh, there's a heart in here, isn't it? It's too sweet. Alright. We're like very low on. Like, we have one armor upgrade, which is this. And oh, we have to do the hellway with like this amount of nothing going on. If you would like stop trolling me, thank you. Okay. Well, we ain't getting any better. Okay. Okay. Get destroyed. I think it's just correct to avoid these idiots. Oh boy. Okay, please let me avoid you. Okay, good. Oh, it's only 2 hits with the masters doing this thing? Okay, that's not too bad. I am the master of disaster. Map is not surprising. Again, we only have one thing left. I am not sure how I'm still alive, to be perfectly honest. Like, I've clearly been channeling my, I don't know. My inner something, because this is nuts. Well, I was hoping I would hit one of these guys. Okay, please give me a... In other news, though, the good part is that we do get... The good part is that we do get access to... There's 2 hearts in the next room. So if one of these guys wanted to say spawn a fairy, you know, that it would be pretty nice of them. I'm just saying. Oh, take a heart. Okay, that's key. And I guess I can go to the big chest. It's pretty trivial. Compass to the surprise of absolutely nobody. Okay, I mean... I'm paranoid again. No, yeah, you can definitely hear me. Alright. Alright. let's go beat us a blind. Let's get off that. Okay, so perfect phase 1 for blind is usually not too hard. Now, after I take... if I take another hit... I think it's time to do this. Numero 1, 2, numero 3. Cape does make this fight a lot easier. Fine. You win. Blind. I win. You didn't have anything that I needed, but you're dead, so I'll take that. I will also go check. Yeah. So mirror does mean there's a couple other things I can check, notably. Well, I mean, I can go check the other the cave thingy, bumper cave. That's pretty easy, and then I can go check. And then I can go check. There's another couple things I can go take a look at, but we're kind of out of options. I might just go ahead to start trying to double deep dungeons. I don't understand why you guys were still alive, but you know what? You do you. Okay, so that's just a red rupee. So, no. Next step, we go check up cave 45, and then after cave 45 we go check so after cave 45 we can go check Agena and the Bombo stuff. Oh no, we don't have Bukumudora, so no Bombo stuff. We can go check Agena. And that's actually released, we can just fly there at this point. So after that, I think we fly to Death Mountain. We might be able to finish Desert if it's not firelocked. It might not be. No, we need it to be not. We need Tower of Hera not to be firelocked or Des. No, we can't enter Desert actually at all. Sorry, so we could have been able to finish Tower of Hera if Tower of Hera is not firelocked. And I thought you were dead. Don't want to kill you guys. Guys take too long to kill. You will take a reasonable amount of time. Oh wait, that's really just faster if I do this, isn't it? Okay. So avoid all the sweet jazz hand guys. And go talk to Agina. And then I guess I can go check Spectacle Cave, maybe? I guess I can also check Spectacle Rock because I do have the... yeah, okay. And at that point I just entered Tower of... oh, Agina. You stupid old man. If you're gonna have that thing, you just tell me. They would have been here earlier. That does open up a whole lot of things in the dark world, doesn't it? It does. A couple of things in that thing. It makes the Hero Village a lot easier to do. I think I'll just go do... so I can't enter... I almost certainly cannot enter Misery Mire, but there are some chests here in the Misery Mire area that I can check. That don't take too long. Like, I know that people don't like checking the shed here in Misery Mire, and honestly I can't understand why. Because that feels like it's two chests that are very easy to reach. Like, Cherrybull Cave I can understand because, I mean, it takes a lot to like move the stuff, but even then, like, it's relatively easy to at least see what's in there. But like... I think it's a... maybe it's a logic thing? Like, the logic is built in such a way that there's rarely something good in here, but like, it's never been that bad. To me. Like, I often find stuff in here, honestly. Like this shiny red rupee. I guess this redraw. Okay. So, Misery Mire requires bombs. So I guess I actually can enter the desert now, can't I? It might be bootlocked, but I can enter it. Thank you, Cherrybull Cave. I'm really glad I checked you. I'm not actually glad I checked you. Okay, so it was Shed, Cherrybull Cave, and we also checked Cave 45. Let's go check the desert. Alright. Thank you. I'm glad. Okay, so alrighty, okay. We got silver arrows, so like beating this boss should be basically trivial if we get to it, but okay, let's check what's bootlocked in here. Just a compass. Cash is important. Good to know, I suppose. Small key is actually not bad. Small key means I can go check the western Because we know that the desert was bootlocked. I can go just go beat it. I think I can just beat the desert now. The only thing that requires boots is that thing. Big key. And 10 entire arrows. I don't even remember it. This has to be a pen, right? It has to be a crystal. I think I remember it being a crystal. Let's double check. Fine. You got me, I'll double check. Desert Palace is a red crystal. There you go. The desert not being bootlocked is actually very good. We can add another crystal to a roster. We can check another chest. We are making progress. So, like, you know, this is a thing that we were gonna have to do. Now, we know that the Desert Palace, the stuff that we find in the Desert Palace, since we found 2 arrows in it, it's not gonna be very helpful. But, oh, it's fire locked. Right, we need fire. Oh, never mind then. I forgot that Desert needs fire, but, you know. Guess it could be worse. What do we do next? Well, we cleaned it up, so that part is not the worst. The mushroom also. Okay, I think that the time has come. No, there's a pretty thick area here that we can do super bunny chests, I guess. You can do like Super Bunny and Spiral Cave, Death Mountain East, that stuff. We need to go from the tower, from the top, but I think that's okay. Let's go do that stuff. Okay, we alternatively, I mean, it's very quick to do the witch, so I guess let's start with that. That takes literal seconds. So that part should be good. The witch never has anything, honestly, but I mean, she might have something that, like, it's good to have, just generally to have, like, maybe the baguette, right? Like, or 20 rupees, I guess that's also a thing that she should have. Thank you, witch. I hate you. Okay. Next step, I guess, is Rampage boots. I mean, let's just enter it. Let's just enter it. No, that's way too much stuff to can do if I go in that area. I think there's just way many chests. So I think. Okay, I should have the old man now. Yeah, this is one of the, like, this diagram is so easy to do that I have no trouble just go in. Like, it's just trivial. Magic powder is nice to have. Like, it's not, you know, it unlocks the mad bat. I know that the mad bat basically can't have anything because we're out of logic, but you know. I mean, at some point I'll need to defeat Taganin, but I can delay it for now, like. Could you expect to hold rock real quick? I mean, insofar as you can expect to hold rock real quick, this never like, it's always like a pretty big waste of time, to be honest. It's not like huge, but we got the baguette for it. That part's pretty good. And the hint, unique item is in Paradox Cave. Which one is Paradox Cave? Is it the Hookshot Cave? No. Is it Mimic Cave? Paradox Cave. Shit. Okay, Google. No? Every time and then I try, but... Oh, what is Paradox Cave in Link to the Past Randomizer? I appreciate the effort, but you know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I think it might be Mimic Cave. I'm gonna go on limb and say it's Mimic Cave. I'll enter Tower of Hera, there's a couple of chests release to get. That with my luck are not gonna be useful in any way, shape, or form. But you know, sometimes I can't win them all. But like, I am ready for this to be the big key and the compass. There you go. I'm glad that we had this conversation, Jack. But I guess that it doesn't take too long for me to check. Like, I'm not gonna do the northern desert. Like, the part that is fire locked, I'm just not interested. Good. Ah, the guy did die. Yes, the baguette does make things a little easier. Okay. Guess I didn't even defeat Mold. I do have temper, so I might just kill Moldorm. I mean, how hard can it be? Just finish this dungeon. Oh my god. Why are you not dead yet? Like, there is an untenable amount of survival that you're doing. Sweet, thanks. I'm ready to stop the hit damage at any point. What am I doing? Oh my god. Thankfully there's like a billion things. There's a billion hearts in this room, so like I'm not in super danger of dying. Like, Moldorm is not... Like, Moldorm can't actually kill you. Alright, Moldorm. Huh? I understand now. Yeah, okay. It's a small key that you need to enter the northern part to begin with, and unless Moldorm has a small key, man, if Moldorm has a small key, I'm not gonna be happy. But I believe in you, Moldorm, just do not have a small key. just have the last item and we'll... and I don't have to deal with it any longer. One hit, I think it takes 3 with the baguette. Or just 2. Okay. Thanks. Well, I mean, no reason for me to actually do it. You can hold on to it, and I'll go to do... all this stuff. Okay, so... Step 1, Spiral Cave, which is miserable to do without neither the hookshot nor the... Okay. Alright. Okay, so... Bombos. Bombos actually means we enter Misery Mire, so that part's kinda neat. Okay, we're gonna have to enter Misery Mire at some point. Okay, definitely avoid this dead rock. Thank you very much, Majin, for the host. I really appreciate it. Let it never be said that I do not appreciate you for hosting me. Alright, and then we blow this thing up. Take a heart, we open a shield and red mail. I'm gonna mark them up real quick. Shield, red mail. And then we're going to go to the next area. Why are you still alive? Please die, thank you. I really appreciate you. When you cooperate and die fast. Some useless bombs, some useless arrows, more useless arrows. More useless bombs. Finally something that is not useless in the form of Zora's flippers. Mark this up. Mark this down. Okay. So that part's pretty good. Zora's flippers and enter. Well, I mean, I don't like all these branching paths, because in order to finish this dungeon we'll need to find like, I think in order to finish the things, to finish a lot of dungeons, we need to find boots, and we'll need to because boots open up both hookshot and I hate all of you. Okay, I'm leaving. Because boots open up hookshot and boots open up lamp. But we're finding all of these branching possibilities that we're opening more possibilities on when the boots can be, as opposed to doing the things that would be easier, which is finding the boots. And that's actually not... Like, I would prefer to find the boots. We're opening up more options on where the boots could be, you know? Because find the boots, then I have found the boots. The first rule of Tautology Club is that you can talk about Tautology Club. Sorry, the first rule of Tautology Club is the first rule of Tautology Club. I went for a joke and I just didn't do it. I just didn't make the actual joke. It's like instead I'm just not gonna make this joke. Well, more life, which usually we're overdue for some life upgrades, honestly, anyway. So I'm not unhappy about that we found some life in the Super Bunny chests. And then we can enter Hookshot Cave and take the 2 chests that don't require hookshot. Which, weird thing to say, but there's 2 of those, so, you know. Except for the part where we can't do those because we do not have the boots, but they're still... Oh, no, but... So this one we can just do with the boots, but this one, the floating island, we can just go and check. That doesn't require anything. I mean, it requires glove and mirror. That's the only thing we require for the floating island. But we have both, so we can just go check. Bunch of money. Okay, so floating island check. Alright. So at this point there are 4 chests in the Kahariho village area that we can go check quickly, and I guess that's the next plan. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna enter dungeon, but like, it's just irresponsible for me not to check Saraslaha. He's very easy to reach. Like, I should just go do it. He's right here, like... And that's like 3 chests all in one place. I don't know if you've been keeping track of these, like, can't go all. We just checked like 7, but we did find some stuff. Like, we did find Zora's flippers and stuff, it just wasn't what we wanted, which is the boots. In fact, it's kinda bad, because it means that we're, again... now the boots could be in, like, the Swamp Palace South, for example, because we found Zora's flippers. Single arrow. Rupee. Okay. Okay. So, go to the dark one. We go... Man, I can't do an item dash, so I have to like do the thing normally. Did I upgrade to Baguette here? I haven't, okay. Probably have done that. So I need to put learning how to do... how to check the med bar with the items wattage, because I think it's not hard, but I mean maybe it is, but I don't think it's hard. This is so pedestrian, but yeah, I mean. Gee, thanks. 20 rupees. Great. Should not even have come here anyway, because I should have gone... save the door first. That would have been definitely a better idea, but here we are. Okay, we got the dwarf. Dwarf. Oh, Go. I am the worst person. Okay. So I need to exit and re-enter. Talk to them again. Give us 10 entire errors. Thank you guys, that's what I've always wanted. Okay. Alrighty. So now we can take Gary's lunchbox. I haven't actually done the map better. I'll do it later, I guess. I can just do like, what are we gonna do? Not let me enter the thing? It's the wait, it's a thing. Okay. This is just gonna stay up here, isn't it? No, it follows me. Okay. There you go. Okay. Thank you for these 20 entire rupees, I appreciate it. Okay. And then we fly to 7. The bird was going to charge at us, but then was like, no, I'm good. Alright, Gary, what's in the lunchbox? Useless health. Great, thank you. Good talk. Yes, we go to Lake Hylia. 2 chests here. One that I mean, because we came here, there's one that one we can just check it. It's kind of involved to actually go there, but check what it is. 100% it's I just confirm it. Or it can just be okay. To mark it down. Thank you. I appreciate it. I did not think it was bullshit at all. The guy has some bombs. Well, and death checks are as well too. The heart at least. They're legit is a hard container. I did get the things. I have not checked Spike, but maybe I should do that now. But realistically, I think it's time to start entering dungeons and start checking stuff up. Alright. So, Eastern Palace, I think I can get potentially all 3 chests, depending on how the dungeon is set up. So I guess that's where we start. And then we take it from there. So, Palace of Darkness, how many things can I get in POD with these specific set? Oh, I should not have actually worked. That was just dumb. That was just unnecessary. I'm going to Eastern Palace. So that, again, depends on how the palace itself is set up. If the first room has a small key... Thanks. Stop it. First room has a small key, then... Actually, definitely cannot check all 3 of these chests, and definitely check 2. And then I don't know what's gonna happen afterwards. Basically, it's the plan. Like, I mean, it depends what you found. I can be able to check at least 3 if one of them has the big key. Oh, plus 3 is this one. No. I mean, I can check a different amount of chests. I just need to find stuff in them and not. Guess it counts as stuff. I mean, you know, I'll be honest. In the span of how useless the number of things we have found were, that's not by far not the most useless. The problem is how much we depend on the boots to like do basically anything at this point. That is the issue. It's just like we just need the boots. Big key, that's basically a redraw. It's gonna let me, well, check the big chest. Don't know why I went back to check to get those bombs, because I didn't need to. Okay. So did not use to stop in that room. Come on, boys. I heard these guys just die to sword lasers. Right. Something good? Well, that's another item. Again, not what I need. What I need is the boots, but some bombs above the pose, so I can just mark this out. No need to check that. Compass. I mean, I'll check the last chest just like because that's gonna let me know what it is, but I'm not super hopeful that. If it wasn't clear, I do not have this room down as much as some other rooms, but you know, we got that. It's not a terribly hard room. So the main reason that I'm checking that is that at this point there are only 2 locations left that are available for me to check, which are this one and where the boss basically. I cannot commit the boss now because I just do not have the. I'm not good. Like I can't do that room. But if this location, you see, this location had 300 rupees, which means even though we can't commit the boss, we know that the boots are not coming in this dungeon, so we can just go move to the next objective. We know that. Zora River Ledge has a hard container, so it's not worth going to get that one. Desert's fire locked. So I guess the next step is other Palace of Darkness, where we are somewhat lamp locked, but like I can do that room without the lamp if I really have to. Like I'm hoping I don't have to. Or Swamp Palace, but I think I can do. Yeah, I think it's Palace of Darkness time. I don't say that just because we're here, but also like. Like, I do legit think that these has the most items I can get. There's 5 items in Palace of Darkness. It has a dark room that is very easy. Like, the thing that is an obstacle right now is the fact that there are dark rooms, but one of them is very easy. One of the dark rooms in Palace of Darkness is just not hard. The other one, yes, I guess actually it is hard because I do not have any form of fire. Like, if you have fire rod, it's easy. But you're gonna have to get creative. The maze, it's gonna take some time, but you know, it's not a tough room, it's just a long room. But we can just, you know, take our time and do it. And, also, we might just find the boots in this room, and then if we find the boots, we just leave and come back immediately. Like, the moment that we find the boots, wherever they are. There is a consideration that because I'm doing no logic, it's never gonna require me to do those rooms. So maybe I just don't. Like, I would not mind practicing doing them, but okay. That is worth noting down because it is chest numero 1. Also worth mentioning what that isn't is a small key, so we have to go to the right path, which is not too bad, honestly, because I mean we will have the bow, so we can actually just follow the right path as needed. Sword lasers. So check this hint. It says some bombs in Paradox Cave. So Paradox Cave has some bombs and a unique item. Oh, I accidentally put a bomb in the right place. Okay, I mean, that seems fine. I love it when I accidentally do things right. Okay. Alrighty. Key. There's a chest in here, and there is a thing in there that has fairies that we don't care about right now. Finally found the small key. Can I please? Thank you. No, okay, fine. You got me. Okay. I hate you, please die. I hate you too, honestly. Okay. Using the awesome power of I have a small key and just go do this now. Which might be, I don't know, that might actually be. There is a chance I should have done the other thing first. I did not. There's 3 chests here I can check, so that part's actually pretty nice. Numero 1. It's a small key. We needed that at least one of the 3 needed to be a small key, otherwise we're stuck. Another small key. Okay, maybe. Can I reach a small key quota? I would rather not find the 3rd. Okay. And then we flange this thing down and we go check this place. Which has... oh, what do you know? The small key. Good. Could you please die? Thanks. Right, thank you. Okay. It's good. I'm gonna enter this room now, and well... now is where the fun part is. So there's a chest here. Which has... we enter this room and there's a chest here. Which has the map. Well, we kind of overdue for that. And exit. We're gonna have to do it. Okay, so now's where the fun starts. Actually, now is not where the fun starts. I changed my mind, because the thing is that no matter what I do, all of these chests can just never have. They're all real items for sure, but they just can never have the boots, and they just. All my priority is just finding the boots. I should not do things that. Like, should only do things that have a chance of finding the boots. So which means we head down to... Swan Palace. I have not checked Spike Cave. And if the thing... Unfortunately, it's actually not super easy to enter this place, but if the thing is in Spike Cave, I'm gonna be like bodily angry. Like, I'm gonna yell at the skies. It's gonna be like that bad. Oh, I'll get my sword lasers back. But it's gonna be fine. It's just gonna be... like, there's a bunch of... Actually, I should probably even come to Swan Palace first, because there's actually a lot of chests. Jerk. I think about it, almost every chest in Swan Palace is not. I was very much underestimating. Like, I was forgetting. I was overestimating so much. Like, there's really just, like... Well, I mean, we'll have to see. There's 4 locations that there's 4 locations that are not hookshot locked. the two chests in the south, I hate you too. The one that you have to move the thing and the boss itself, and there are 1, 2. So there is a 2 chests. So there's a chest at the beginning. That's always one. The one always has a small key, so it doesn't count. So then there is the south wing. 2 in the west wing. So south wing, 2 in the west wing. Boy, takes forever to do this. Wow, you're being a real jerk. Okay. And the one here. So I actually have 4 chests here. Okay, big. Oh, and the big chest. Right. So I actually have 5 chests because I found the big key. So that means 5 chesterinos. I'm taking approximately all of the damage. Like I've taken a squillion damage from these things, but also I don't have any more beer, which is also a tragedy by itself. I'm probably gonna need to go pick up another beer soon, but... I really hate you, so if you please don't die. Okay. So far we have not found anything yet. Because this pass is also like very like dense in terms of like stuff. Bottle with a blue potion. I appreciate it has a blue potion in it, but not what I was looking for. Okay. Okay, let's see the south half. Hard container. Now we're starting to get to the point where well, now we're getting to the sometimes you eat the bear part of the run. The problem with the part where you sometimes you eat the bear is that sometimes the bear, well, it eats you. Good, thanks. I really want to take that fire stick to the face there. So now we have 2 chests here in... Please die. I really taken 2 damage from the thing that I shouldn't have, but... No, let's keep going. Okay. Okay. Like, we're tracking along, but I don't feel too great. Like, we still have to go fight Aghanim. That's gonna take a bundle of time. So we're gonna have to see how. I mean, we'll see how this pans out. We're not in a great place, but it could be worse. And we could have some more health. Yeah, thank you. I really want to get hit by. Okay, now you're just being jerks. Oh my god, the fucking boots. Finally. We might be in Gomod now. Well, I mean, we're not in Gomod, but we might have all of the things that we might need for Gomod. Do I even bother doing that thing? Probably should. Yeah, because otherwise I'm gonna have to like turn the water back on. Okay, fine, you got me. Those arrows. I'm gonna go pick up the other chest quickly. Then I think I'm out. I mean, we're like 2 hours in, so like this whole quest for the boots definitely took. It took some. Fine. Okay, let's leave. So do we go with Aghanim? I think we will go beat Aghanim first. And on that note, I will pause a second. I'm gonna go get myself another beer because I'm out, as I said. So I realized that I turned off my microphone in the middle of saying that, but I'll be right back. I'll be back in a minute. Bye. All right, I'm back. Oh yeah, okay. People can hear me. I'm just standing there, getting hit by this thing while I check if people can hear me, but. Right. And then we go do the thing. How about instead of us, they have Tempest? So A. Alrighty, okay. How about I have the. How about you guys quake in fear? How about I'm an idiot? I can't believe I forgot there are items in here. Fine. It's not. Definitely a time loss, not a huge one. Let's. I bonked. This is definitely interesting. I think it is the first time, or it's one of the first times that so many items are gated by other items, where I end up being in a position that like, okay, no, I need this thing to get this thing, which is gonna unlock this other thing. So that's gonna be, it's gonna be pretty. It was pretty interesting, honestly. Granted, it was also kind of annoying because it took me so long to find the boots, but like, I think I like. So, I think I made a small routing mistake. I don't know if it was small. It was definitely a routing mistake. Which I think I should have done in Swamp Palace before going into. I think so. I have a big aversion to double dipping dungeons, which I think it's too much. Like, I think I should be more prone to like going into dungeons early because they have more. Most of them are fairly like treasure dense locations. But in general, well, I mean, the openings and dungeons takes a lot of time, which is why. But like, for example, something like Misery Mire should be relatively. I guess actually you have to do the whole introduction section. Okay, I made a bad example. But my point is. Okay, now Arm of the Great, the incredible power of a lamp. Alright, still have our sword lasers. Nobody. Oh wait. Angels. Oh, but I need to find the chest, which, if I remember correctly, and definitely this is not the strongest dungeon, but you also don't have to do it very often, so there is that. Man, sword lasers are so good. It's just, like, I don't think these enemies understand, like, they have enemy stuff, but they have sword lasers. It's just, like, it's kind of unfair. No. I really don't need. But my sword lasers. Okay. Well. This is not dark anymore. No, you're still alive, which is kinda rude. Suncash and Suncash, Farlock and Misery Mire. Well, I know what we're not getting. I mean, we might steal. It's really fast, but like, fine. So I might forget, and if I do, it's not the end of the world, because getting that cash is actually not too time consuming. It's not like Firelocked in Desert, where it was like, oh, wow, this is a whole thing. In Misery Mire, it's not infactable thing. It's more like half of the thing. I don't think you understand. Like, I can throw bolts at you. Like, what are you gonna do about that? Okay. Not even gonna bother with you guys. Bye. Not even gonna bother with you guys. Bye as well. Consider how easy you would be to kill if I had sword lasers. Like, is that a thing that is in your radar? I'm just saying, like, you know, if that is something you have thought about. Fine. Okay. I use speed up. I'll admit to it. Alright, Aghanim. Let's check it out. Remember if you can blue ball me like at the very beginning? Maybe you can. 3. 4. That's lightning. Yeah. Oh no, that's not lightning. Me. Alright, I think he has 1 or 2 greens. 5, okay, so 1 more hit. It's lightning though. Alright, there you go. 6th hit. Hugging him down. Everybody is happy. Well, okay. Aghanim possibly not too happy, but I'm happy. I work back for reasons. Okay, so fly. I guess to Kakariko. I mean, probably shouldn't have flown anywhere, to be perfectly frank. Should have flown. I said float, which I'm pretty sure is not an actual one. At least not the way I would have spelled it. Which was F-L-O-U-G-H-T. And I don't know why. I don't know what's happening to me, but I'm trying to go places that don't exist. I'm still actually flying to 8 would have been faster. Okay. What? What? Alright, so now we get to go into this place. Sure, okay. Just to get my sword lasers back. And pick up hook shot. And now I think. Actually, no, yeah, we do. Okay. Fine, you got me. Okay. Fine, that's fine. There you go. Sorry about that. I was trying to update the tracker and I brain farted. Okay, well, I mean, I think that means it's Time to go finish the 2 dungeons we have already started, which are... Oh my god, why are you guys being so annoying? Okay. Probably been faster to fly to 4 instead of 7, but here we are. Alright, let's go pull the water again. No, do something. That's actually the worst thing about Swan Palace, it's how long it takes to enter it. It's a lot. Like, I love Swan Palace otherwise, is because it's very strong dungeon for me. I can do it pretty easily. It's also easy, like the thing gets pretty true, but it's I think it's one of the dungeons that I've mastered the most, and I know it very well. But that actually, I've been like taking things that are relevant, just not taking things that I actually need. So that part is weird. Alright, so we don't need to bother with that nonsense at all. We can just hop on, hook away, take a small key. Hop off, hop back on, hookshot here, and we are in the backside of this place, so that part is great. Thanks. I hate you, please die. Hate you. Almost. Okay. Nice screen. Thank you, Bobs. No, I wanted the screen, I suppose. I might just use it just because. Oh hey, hi Yolo. I didn't see you there. What's up? Not much. I've been just I'm hanging out. I'm trying to. Oh, butter sword, nice. Let me just mark it down real quick. I'm trying to replicate my sub 3 time and possibly try to see if I can get a sub 3 in I think that might also have been yeah, that must also have been a real thing, otherwise the math doesn't add up, because there's only one other. Oh no, that makes sense. Okay. So the big news is that I mentioned this in chat, but the other day I got the first run ever of this thing that I was under 3 hours for, and I'm trying to replicate that success. my goal for Randomizer has always been to get to consistent sub 3 hours, which isn't spectacular, but you know, realistically my hand-eye coordination is not great. So like I'm kind of saying, you know, I'll become adequate and I'm fine with being adequate. But it's I've gotten my fair sub 3, and now it's time to get consistent sub 3. And, well, I'm pretty far from it, to be honest. My time on average runs is still, I think, about 3:20. Can I please get the thing? I need a good seed for it to be a sub 3 run, and that's the thing I don't want. I want my good runs to be... What hit me there? To be... Can you please die? Okay, my 4th bottle. Okay, Argus is down. Yeah, I mean, honestly, sub 3 is not a particularly amazing time. The people that are actually good at this consistently go sub 2. Like, that is the people that are good, but my problem is that, like, I'm just, like, the way that the speed at which my hands move doesn't grant me the capability of being good at this without really doing more work than I'm willing to put into this. Can we please enter this room? Like, okay. It's not that I couldn't be good, it's just that, like, it would stop being fun. The amount of grind that it would take for me to actually become good at this would be such that I would just stop having fun doing. Which is why I don't want to push myself that far. Please die. If I manage to... Shit. But I think I can become adequate before this stops being fun, and that's the goal. So that's where we're at. If you have heard notification sounds on stream, that's because my friend, one of my undergraduate friends from the university, is pestering me to... Please die. He's not pestering me to please die, he's pestering me to give him the rights to play this more. And, I don't know. I don't know what's up. I mean, I know what's up, but... Yeah, no, I mean, it's still, you know, like... In order to get sub 3 times, you definitely, like, you know, I don't think anybody can just start... I don't think anybody that has not at least have a minimum of experience just speedrunning Link to the Past before would just start doing runs of Link to the Past of Link to the Past Rando and be in sub 3. Like, no, I think that's true. I think definitely, like, you know, there is an amount of expertise that goes into it, but I don't think, but I think that it's definitely a level in which, like, anybody can get to if they, you know, if they do their homework. I don't think it's. But, you know, the fact that I'm getting there means that Ice Road. I'm hoping I don't need this. The fact that I did you know, in that general vicinity means that I have you know, I've done my homework and decided to pay off. So that part's nice. But 20 rupees, fine. So, I mean, realistically, one of the big issues is that there are, like, 10 arrows. That's just not a winner there. Yeah, I've been I should like, I could do it. I can try to, like, make a timer happen. Part of the problem with me having a timer is that occasionally I've been in situations where I start doing a run and then I get sleepy and I'm like, whatever, I'll finish it next time. So it tells you your time at the end. So that's just what I've been doing. I'm just going by that time. I am about, I would say, if I had to guess, I'm about 2 hours and 10 minutes into this run. I also completely forgot what I just found in the room, in the door that I just opened. Just so you know. I just, the chest to my left, the second chest of these two they just opened, I just have no idea what to see. So I got that one, which is nice, except, yeah, it's not nice, but it's becoming vulnerable and useful. But yes, normally what I should be doing is... I hate all of you. Is go by actual time and have a clock going, and I should just set that up. And I haven't. I'm still, you know, the overlay is still kind of a work in progress. Why did I do that? That was dumb, and I apologize for that. Okay. I mean, so I am able to estimate where I'm at because of the Kano summary. Because I can check where I'm at compared to the stream time. Like, I started this run about 5 minutes into my stream. I've done some pauses here and there. So that's usually what I do to give me a feel of where I'm at. But yes, it definitely would be nice to have a thing. You know, like, my stream is pretty laid back. Occasionally I'll just walk to the back, walk to the kitchen and get myself a beer. Cheers. So, like, you know, that's time that should not go on the clock, and then I have another thing that I need to pause every time that I have to do a thing. But I should definitely look into it. I just I haven't yet because it hasn't come up. The thing to the right that you're saying is very complex is a tracker. Basically what there is wait. It tells me what items I have already gathered, what locations I have already checked. That's what's going on there. Realistic. The thing that I want to start trying to do a little bit more is trying to rely on the map tracker less, and basically be in a position where especially because I don't even know if you're allowed to use the map. I'm not even sure if you're allowed to use the map tracker on races. Maybe you are, I just don't know. But, you know. Well, so the way that it ends up working out is that... shit. This was what we call in the field an agasid. which means that I had to require, I had to beat Aganim, which is basically the mid-boss of the game, which is very rare that you have to beat it, to beat him, because he only needs, he only unlocks like a couple locations. Like he doesn't, beating him doesn't usually give you a whole lot. But it turns out that one item that I needed is one of the few locations that you needed to be Aganim to open, so I had to do that. Please stop, thank you. And that means you have to do a whole one dungeon extra that you normally don't have to, which is obviously not great. Check that. What next? Oh man, we're walled again? Oh, that sucks. So I guess we start going to... I guess we can go check Death Mountain East, right? Or rather Hookshot Cave, I guess. Yeah. And in order to... And another very important item, the lamp right here, was blocked by the boots. So basically this entire run was based on was gated by me finding the boots as fast as possible, especially because the other item that I needed, you didn't just need it to beat Aganim, you needed to beat Aganim and find the boots to check that location. Which, I mean, I had already checked that location actually. I knew what was in there, but I couldn't get it until I beat Aganim and find the boots. So, basically the entire run was about me finding the boots that were not in the very last location, but it was in one of the last locations that I checked. Possibly my routing was incorrect there. I definitely think that okay. Here. It's possible that my routing was incorrect. I miscounted. I thought that... So I checked most of the overworld locations. The one that went like a huge pain in the butt to check. So at that point I had to go into a dungeon that I couldn't finish at the time and check the chest in the dungeon, which is something I'm normally averse to, and it's possible I'm too averse to. Like, it's possible that I should have just like done that sooner, but I didn't, and I don't know. I need to talk to the people. I need to talk to the people of the community to see like how bad they think the double dip in dungeons is. It's possible that it turns out that that's just what you should be doing every time. But either way, I'm under the assumption that double dipping dungeon is bad, and you should avoid doing it if possible. So I checked all the overworld locations and it wasn't there. At that point, my next step was I had two choices of dungeon to enter, and I think I entered the wrong one. I think that is true. I think the second dungeon that I entered had one more location where the thing could have been. Which, you know, we're talking 5 versus 4, right? We're talking a gigantic difference, but if that was correct, I did enter the wrong dungeon. Either way, it ended up being in the second dungeon, regardless of the final result. And so the boots ended up being in one of the last locations that I checked. I'm still... I don't know about sub 3, but I could definitely see this run end up being a low 3. Like, you know, maybe like 310, something like that. It depends. I need to go fast, but it's possible. We'll need to see how that goes out, but I'm hopeful. Let me put it that way. All right, Hookshot Cave. This place is called Hookshot Cave because you have to reach this chest with Hookshot Shovel. not super. Shovel is basically a redraw because it opens up a chest to dig up. Fire Rod's good. Fire Rod means Schoolwood's open now. Money. And junk. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I'm here like usually once or twice a week doing this, so next time if you want to pop up maybe at a time where you don't, you're not as pressed for time, that's we can hang out. We should talk about what to do with the canned landers thing at some point. It's probably something that should be addressed. Because we're kind of in pause mode right now and I would like to figure out what's going on. That said, let's go with Mothula. Yeah, it's obviously not saying let's do this now. I'm saying it's a conversation that should be had. It should not be had at this very moment, for sure, if you're going to bed. But good, yeah. Have a sleep tight and all of that. Have a good night. Bye. Schoolwoods is done as dungeons that don't feel too bad to double dip, just because. So place this back. Yeah, Schoolwoods doesn't feel too bad to double dip, just because the dungeon is segmented in such a way that like you can basically immediately plunge back into the area that you haven't explored yet. Thanks. I hate the Floor Master so much. Not even sure how I got hit there. It didn't feel like that should hit me, but here we are. Okay, so... Well, I mean, Mothula with this loadout should be pretty easy. I got everything. The only thing I don't have is the double magic, but whatever. I'm not even going vulnerable. I haven't tried Cape Strats on Mothula, but I mean, they're probably great because Cape Strats are always great. And I've noticed that actually, like, something like Cold Stare, right? You actually deal a lot of damage to him with the Fire Rod, but Mothula doesn't take, like, Mothula takes actually a decent clip of damage from the swords. And well, that was a mistake. Alright, we made it anyway. Well, we opened the wrong place. Okay, there you go. There you go. Good, good, good. Just gonna enter this place now. Okay, okay. Please go away. Okay, Mothula. 1, 2, 3. Capes. That's 4, 5, 6. Wiring. Never mind, apparently sword hits are not good. Fine, Waffle, fine. You really want to get burned? There you go. Are you happy now? Alright. I'll need to go back in just because I think that the last room has the last item. Am I in go mode though? Don't I have bombos? I do have bombos. Which was really dumb, because that meant Misery Mire was open this whole time. But, so I think I'm in go. I think I've been in go mode all along. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, okay, I wasn't in go mode all along. I needed 5 to be in go mode, but outside of that, I was in fact in go mode. Let's move forward. Alright. So what next? The bosses that we have left are Vitreous, Armos Knights, and whatever the name of the boss is. Let's go with Armos Knights, that's super easy and super fast. But yeah, okay, never mind. Maybe that's good. Maybe we're just in a good spot and then didn't know that. Okay. Yeah. Fly. 2, 5. Actually, don't need that. We already have beaten Helmos our king. Which just means I've been like going through this place like too much, but whatever. I didn't realize we were in Go mode. Go mode is one of my favorite places to be. Okay. 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 I don't care about you guys. Should just appear. I would appreciate it. Okay, there you go. Okay. Water sword. I mean, let me check that. You know, I mean, I think that this is actually going to be pretty close. We'll because we do have time that we haven't like, you know, the stream time right now is 2:43, but that doesn't tell the whole story, right? Like, Misery Mire, if, like, you know, like, Misery Mire in Go mode is actually, I hate everything. I guess I should actually just these two. Let's go Give me back my sword lasers. Like the amount of misery mire that you get to do when you're in go mode is actually can be very small if the dungeon cooperates. Shit. Obviously, if you have to do the whole thing, then that's a problem. Most of the time you don't. That was it. Okay. Why is this idiot causing me this many problems? Thank you very much. I mean, I'm pretty sure that these guys just died to one silver arrow each, because silver arrows are silver arrows are a fair and balanced weapon. It took longer than it should have, honestly. But, you know, we got there relatively quickly. Lost like 10 seconds maybe because I'm bad at things, but whatever. Alright, Desert Palace. Their pass also pretty painless, to be honest. Okay. And I mean, we're actually pretty strong going into game. Not a whole lot of health, but if I could stop doing random damage from things that shouldn't damage me, that would be great. Okay. Let's kill this idiot. And then on. And we check these things for. I still don't know what these things have, which is kind of unfortunate. Ah, sword lasers. Okay, well, I mean. Wow, that was a whole lot of not hitting these things. Okay, let's... It takes 2 sword hits for each of these things with the golden sword. Let's just do that. Because I'm inexplicably deciding to be unable to hit with the silver. Okay. when I press left and then attack, and you attack, you still attack in the front, I really hate it. Like, I hate it. It's just not... Okay, that is actually probably the part that I like the least about this game, which is like how unresponsive the game is to when you go when you attack and turn closely. Attack seems to always take precedence, like regardless you press turn a little bit. Like if you start attacking and right now I'm pressing right, but it doesn't matter, like it's gonna keep attacking to the in the direction that it wants to. Let's play the Song of Bombos. Song of Bombos goes more or less like this. 3 days to play with your ocarina. Just throw it down a flight of stairs, it's great. Okay, let's not take damage here in this room. That would be awesome. Let's just kill this thing, kill this thing. Wait for this thing. Kill this thing. This thing is dead. It's dead. Bait this thing, kill this thing, we took damage. But then the thing dropped a heart, so we still have our sword lasers, which was our priority to begin with. I'm sure that sword lasers have a name that is not sword lasers, but kind of like sword lasers. I got hit by a random projectile like an idiot. Great. Okay, so small key is gonna let me flip this switch. I think I just leave here. I know Firelock chest. The Firelock chests only have cash in them because, well, there was a hint that told me that. So that's gonna save me a trip to a couple of places. I came here for reasons that kind of elude me. So another place I should have checked, probably in that room, but so no reason to go up. There's only cash there. I can, however. Oh wait, that's also Firelock. Never mind. Fine. You got me. I should not have been here. Which means wait. Oh yeah, there's a key in that room. Also, that does mean I get to check this chest too. Honestly, at this point, I just want to find the big key as fast as possible. There it is. No, we're not doing that. Because big key means we just leave. Kind of don't even care what else is in this dungeon. I'm just gonna go beat it. The dungeon was nice to us, so we're just gonna accept its kindness. Okay, fine dungeon. See, because there's a chest right there, I'll take it. You're gonna punish me by making it compass. It was certain it was gonna be the case, but no. I guess I mean, it made sense to get this. Not even gonna bother with that. Gonna take that. We still have a pretty healthy life total. Which is an expression that is largely derived from Magic. By the way, in case you weren't aware, the thing I do for the fun the most is Magic the Gathering, which I don't play on stream for reasons that are not really clear to me. I should probably just play more Magic on stream, but I don't. Well, I have a couple times. Oh, well, okay, that makes things easier. But either way, my point was, if people wanted to... If chat, at the point where chat was more alive, became interested, or YouTube comments became interested in asking me things about Magic the Gathering, I am very willing to talk about the subject. In fact, you might have noticed that... Thank you. When Dave was up earlier, I was like, oh yeah, magic, and Dave was like, magic, and then we talked about it in the drafts. I'm specifically willing to talk about Magic in this moment, just mostly because I am doing kind of crazy well. I've been a new set has come out. I have been playing a bunch of limited, like drafts and sealed and that stuff, and I've just been winning a bunch. It's pretty great. Last time I was here, I didn't have silver arrows, but it's nice to remember that turns out silver arrows are busted against this guy. There you go. Vitrios is dead. Using a small key, which I don't care about. Yeah, I guess if it's some cash and some cash, then that tells me everything I need to know. Right? Sorry. It's cooking Kansas. Hopefully that doesn't take too long, you know? I think I'm still on par to make it sub 3. Would be exciting getting another sub 3. Yeah. Have to wade through the sea of dead rocks. Okay, dead rocks are my... Huh. That's interesting. Deadrock's my least favorite enemy, or a red Stalfos, my least favorite enemies. I think it's really close. I think it's probably red Stalfos just because there is more of them. Yeah, please leave. You had to hit me. Well, okay. My least favorite enemy as a whole is the Floor Master. But I kind of don't consider... No, please stop. Okay. I don't even consider the Floor Master an enemy because enemies can be killed. The Floor Master can't, he's just gonna come back after a while, so I really consider the Floor Master more like a game mechanic. That great. Oh, okay. Like, I think the Floor Master has to be considered more of a game mechanic. Like, if you could actually kill the Floor Master, I would be more like, then yeah. but then he probably wouldn't be my least favorite enemy because you'd kill him. Like, just bait it out, kill the thing, and then you don't have to worry about him anymore. It'll still be annoying, but it would be less like in a haze roll. Are you done? Jeez. Like, that's the thing I don't like about the Floor Master, and that's the thing. That's why I don't even consider the Floor Master an enemy. It's not that the Floor Master is just like it's just gonna be there. Like, you can't avoid the Floor Master existing, which is why like, enemies can be killed, but so. Because I don't even consider Floor Master an enemy, but more like a dungeon mechanic, then he's not my least favorite enemy. And instead, the Red Stalfos get that not very covered first position, followed by the Dead Rocks. Right. We got Ether, so I'm gonna mark Ether, not that it matters too much, but... And... So again, there are 22 locations that... I need to take the small key, that... we could find the key. We've checked one so far. Wasn't there? There's 4 in this room. Nope. 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 And bombs, okay. So, no dice. Let's keep finding. 5 out of 22 locations have been checked. Still no luck. Yeah, I suck at everything. Six out of 22 locations have been checked. Still no dice. I'm actually kind of low on health, which is unfortunate. They have done a lot of damage in the room. Alright, some health there. Seven out of 2 locations have been checked. Still no dice. 4 more in this crack in the wall here. Bigger shield. Should probably mark both of those, not matter too much. Still. 11 out of 22 have been checked, I guess. No. So it was 4 in this room, 4 in the other room, and then 1 on the lamp. one in the fire stick room, and one, yeah, okay, 11. I would hate for this run to die in the... to die here. For the sub 3 dream to die here. That would not be something I love. I prefer for that to not happen. But if I don't want that to happen, I should be playing faster than ever now. Okay. I need the fire rod. What am I doing? Okay. Wow. That did not go according to plan. It was a little off. Let's say it again. Okay. Let's keep checking locations. Kill this guy just to make room. 12 locations out of the 22 have been checked. Still no dice. Okay, well, good news that this guy died super hard because can't see the arrows. Come on. 13. No. 14? There you go, 14. Okay. 14 out of 22. That's, you know, below average, but not the worst. We have one small key also. We need at least one small key before you go in there, but that's it. No, I was not going to pacify you, but if you're going to be like that... Okay, so I need to... Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Dude, can you please? You're not big on cooperating, are you? Please die. Jesus Christ, that took so much health. Oh boy. That was 8 hearts or something like that. Like an unreasonable amount. Okay, well. Okay. It's gonna be close. I think I'm not gonna get the sub 3. I don't think I wasted enough time to get a sub 3 because it's gonna take me at least like another 15 minutes probably to finish this run. But like after I got the sub 3 the last 2 times were very high 3s, but like 356 something like that. And this is not gonna be that. I think it's gonna be a very low sub 3. Like a very low 3, so that's me. But you know, I wish that I would say, you know, it's fine. No, the seed. I hate you. Like I wish I would say, no matter the seed, it's fine. I can get a sub 3, but that's just not. Wow, you're being such a jerk. Jeez. That was really bad. Especially because like having sword laser for this room is so good. Not. I feel like I've been really unlucky with how these things have sniped me every time I've picked up like a jar. Like that's just not. I think indicative of how this works out, not. This room is the worst. Because of the red Stalfos, which managed to charge kill. Okay. We made it out with 5 hearts, it should be more than enough to... Never mind, I guess I forgot that now we have to kill this thing. One down. Wow, okay, you're... Why don't you turn? I have to push him. I didn't want to, but I have to. This is awful. Okay, let's... what do we do? For once we timed it right. I really need to work on the timing on those things because like I feel like it's possible to get it right, to be like at the point where like you're like oh wow, yeah, there's all of these rooms too. Yeah. This dungeon takes forever. That was really dumb. Make sure I get it so that I get back in sword laser territory, which I don't think are super relevant at this point. Okay. this, and then it's faster to just fire up the fire rod there. Oh, that looks like a small key to me, so I'll call it good enough. No need to kill this guy. Every time I think we must be close, there's like another room they forgot about that shows up, and it's like, oh, gee, thanks. This room I remembered. This thing. Go. Not even gonna bother with the chest, whatever is in it. Alright, Moldorm, please behave. No, it's 2 hits to kill you with the temper sword. There you go. You behave. There you go. That was good. Good, Moldorm. See, you weren't a huge jerk that time. We got along famously, and then you died. Run is validated. Okay. I think I'm starting to learn the setup for this room and what happened to my magic. That I used to have magic. I guess when you don't have half magic, it just that just happens. It doesn't. That blue ball, the hand heat was it out. Not having fun in that place. Aw, I didn't hit him there. Oh, we're still at 1 hit. I need 5 more. Ah, the one time you gave me a good pattern, you blue balled me. Really? Okay, 2 hits finally. Okay, 3. Four. Okay, 5. Okay, maybe I was just wrong. Maybe it was. I'm gonna speed up through this part. Okay. So how am I on potions? I think I'm out, right? Oh, no, I haven't had potion, but I'm completely out of magic. So I kinda need to go buy some. Yeah, I mean, I got no magic. I need to go buy potions. There isn't much of a thing I can do about it. Like it's, I need to activate the lamp and stuff. It's not a huge time on this. Oh wow, we're cutting it so close. I think if I first try Ganon, this might be something. It's gonna be very close. I need the magic. Come on, me. Let's just kill Ganon first try. I know I can. Ganon's a huge jerk, and he is gonna mega die. We even have Butter Sword, so the first 2 phases are gonna go down really quick, but I need to be I need to be considerate in my use of mirror because I don't have that much health even. Like I have 13, which is like a good amount, but great. Like, you know, it's not. It's not nothing, but it's also not, you know, infinite. That said, while having the barrier sword and the having access to both the barrier sword and the red mail, this is not. Can you stop? This is not the scariest fight in existence. Okay, got the glitch. One hit. Two hits. 3 hits. No! No! I got too greedy there. Well, I mean, it's potion and go back in. Not much more to say about it. Pretty sure the sub 3 dream is dead, but I know I'm gonna get a time that is like maybe I should be a little bit more aggressive and like dump the fairy or like the red potion for the potion for another blue potion. Because now if these doesn't happen, I'm gonna have to go buy more potions, which is fair enough. Alrighty, he's not trolling me too much with that. Soon. Could you stop, please, sir? I did not get the glitch? What? Oh, that's gonna make things a lot harder without half magic, isn't it? And I have no potions? Oh. Come on, let's get it. Oh wait, no, I have a fairy. But I'm out of magic. I'm gonna have to go my own potions. Oh, that's an unfortunate development. Why does he not stay? What? What is this garbage? Like, it looked like it would not stay. Wait, I had... What? I had a potion? I could have just... Oh my god. Oh, I mean, again, potion and go back in. Like, not much to say about it. Wow, that was around... That's 4 minutes of this round that I'm not getting back. Now I'm not gonna have any safety. Oh, if I die. Like, whatever, dude. Galen's a huge jerk. I'm just not going to... Yeah, whatever, dude. Shut up. No, now I'm kinda have to get the glitch. Because now for real I don't have anything. So if well, we got the glitch. Okay, one. We even got... Oh, sorry, hold on. I'm out of arrows? You have... Wow, that's never happened before. Where the fuck do you buy arrows? How do you farm arrows? I have no idea how to do this. I didn't even think that was a thing. You'd just be out. Wow. Well, it's rip 3 hours, but also what? That's when you got refills or anything. Guess maybe a shop sells them, I guess. I was not aware that this was like a thing that happened. Wow. I'm out of arrows. It didn't even occur to me that you could be out of arrows, to fight, honestly. Like, it just feels so... Okay, so we have established that we're out of arrows. How do we replenish them? Is the best way to do that? Let's buy some potions. Let's start with that. And that would allow me to just go for the safe option. So that's nice. So maybe I can just supposed to do that. That feels so bad though. Wow. Well, I mean, do what you have to, I guess. Because I think that if you get an error refill, like if you get an arrow upgrade, completely refills your arrows. I'm hoping. I think that was a thing that happened. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that part's good. We got that arrow refilled without. In fact, we got them even more refilled. Now we get to head back and be sad. Okay. Alright, Ganon. I would like to say, like, I would like to say that I haven't gotten a first Ganon in a long time, but that's just not true. But I am better. It's like, I can do better than just first Ganon. That's the thing that they don't like. That can I please go to part? Thank you. Should have done it while I was there. Potion. Go back in. I should have probably just bought a green potion and I am in Chris Houlihan's room and I do not know why. But I dislike that it happened, because that was also not a big time loss again, but okay. So this time, not in fact this Houlihan's room. Pure I hate you that time, dude. Like, what a whole bullshit on the dodge. This fight is so much more annoying without half magic, honestly. Like, that's really what this boils down to. Yeah, okay. That I disagree. Okay, we got an early cycle here, so 2 hits. Oh, thank God. Well, let's see where we ended up, but it's not gonna be sub 3. I don't think that's possible. Makes me sad, but I think we got pretty close, honestly. GG. Speed up to the last part because let's see what this is. So Pegasus boots found 147. I think that means we were kind of on pace to do stuff well, but then count this 14, total minute time 19 minutes. I need to work on that. Yeah, 3 hours and 20 minutes. It wasn't even close. Well, the good news is that I don't think even beating Ganon better than I did. Was gonna save me, but well, whatever. It's better than the last couple times I've gotten. I'm getting back on pace. I'll get another sub 3 soon. It's gonna happen. I'm confident. This was the seed was fine. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. And I think I could have shaved like 10 or 15 minutes if I didn't suck at Ganon. Which I guess is the thing that I need to practice. But either way, I'm gonna sign out. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will talk to everybody soon. Bye.